sky, gazing far.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it away. Tonight, we gonna let it away. Tonight, we gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it away. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it away. Tonight, we gonna let it away. Tonight,
Hello, friends.
Right, Chad, how are we doing?
Unfortunately, no buzz today. Let me just check out the volume. 1, 2. How's it in your ears, Miles? Happy?
Oh, you can turn up a little bit in my ears.
Can I turn it up in your ear?
Yeah.
Okay, keep talking.
10 is 10. 10 is 10. 10 is 10. I think, no, yeah, that's good, that's good. Right, Chad, how are we doing? Beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning. Waking up is such a blessing.
1, 2.
But, Chad, let's get started. Let's get the show on the
2.
road.
There we go.
Bonang, how are you, my brother?
Okay, wait. So, turn the YouTube volume on your left. Turn that down. I'm going to bring this up. So, this music.
YouTube volume on my left.
Yeah.
I'll follow.
Okay, bring it down more. Bonan, give me a 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
You can bring it music down a little bit more. Charo, how's the music? Let me know. Let me just see.
I don't know why I'm hearing two voices. Feedback, kind of.
Bonang, mute. Just mute the stream, maybe.
Okay.
Check if you can mute the stream if you're watching YouTube as well. Let me know quickly. Sorry, Chad, we've a completely different setup here.
My YouTube is off.
Are you still getting a feedback loop?
Yeah.
Okay. What you're gonna need to do is on your Streamlabs, there where you share your camera, there's gonna be an audio source there. Put that off.
Right.
Sorry, Chad, just doing some running repairs here. We will be with you guys shortly.
Milan, just check and see if it might be your side.
Alrighty, let's check here.
But Chad, let us know. Give us a one in the chat if sound is crispy and clear.
Just want to see. Bonang, are you sorted, my brother?
No, it's fine. I'll have to figure it out as we move.
No. Wait, we're gonna sort it out. Anyway, it's Ascension Day, Chad. So you're not missing anything. We should actually be on the golf course, but we are a little degenerate. So for some reason, we still want to trade. Is it Ascension Day today, Bonang? Or
It is.
It is Ascension Day. Chad, give me 1 second. I just want to sort this out for Bonang.
Sure.
One, two, 1, 2. How's it sounding there, Bonang?
Should be corrected now.
Yeah, but now we can't hear him.
Huh?
We can't hear him. Bonang, just say something quickly.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Okay, there.
Bonang, is it fixed now, my brother?
Nuts.
When I mute my mic, you are fine. But if I put on my mic, you're not.
Yo, the enemy is testing us this morning because we can hear ourselves now through you as well.
Okay. You see, I even tried to mute the entire sound on my side.
Wait, let me just get my
There's still a
on here.
feedback.
You know, there is a relay at the back.
Oh, wait. I think this is coming from... Sorry, my brother. thick of things.
Can you be able to hear me now?
That sounds better. Bonan, give me a testing 1 2 1 2.
Fine now.
Perfect.
Yes, there we
And
go.
how's it on your side? Good?
Smooth.
Smooth. Hey, there we go.
Yes. Sir. Thank you.
There we go. Just get that aircon on first. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden a little hot
Getting a
here.
little toasty.
Chad. Okay, sorry, man. We unfortunately cannot get that buzz back. So if you wanted the feedback, we can't give it to you. But we're going to start here. Do apologize for starting a little bit late, but we had to completely rework the studio. Miles is now in control, so if the stream is not smooth, this man was not in his prayer closet this week. You will be fasting and praying after the stream for the rest of the week then. But if it's smooth, then we know this man is in the prayer closet. But without further ado, Chad, I'm going to ask Bonang. Bonang, can you please open up in prayer for us, my brother?
All right, thank you. Let us pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, Lord, I come into your holy presence this morning. We thank you, Father, for your grace and mercy and the provision of life. It's not by power, nor by might. It is because of your grace. Lord, we pray that you increase us in knowledge, increase us in good health, increase us in understanding. And Father, we pray that today we receive our daily bread. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen, amen. Chad, okay, let's get going here. I'm going to quickly blitz through what I've got on the charts here. This morning, nothing much to look out for. We just have Breeden speaking at 9 o'clock, so that's going to be 11 o'clock our time, if I'm not mistaken. Correcto, yes. Current account, and then we've got GDP coming out 2:30, so it's going to be quite a busy day this afternoon, but I'm going to jump straight into the charts. Mo, if you're watching these streams, I have to get the screen in the middle here, but that is fine. We run with what we've got here. On the daily, feels weird not running the stream. DXY on the daily, massive gap to the upside. And what are we looking for now? We are looking for that potential gap closure. Yesterday, I mentioned to you guys we are potentially bullish with this potential bullish range right there. So what I want to see, not now, Mo. Oh, it's Ed. Okay. So what I want to potentially see now is what is going to happen after we've closed this gap. All right, Chad. Massive jump to the upside. I'm still trying to figure out what caused that jump. But yeah, if you've got some info on that, please do let me know. But currently trading below Asia lows, weekly R1, daily R2. So for me, very simple. This is a clean, clear-cut move below Asia lows. If we can retest Asia lows, reject, I think we can go for that gap fill. So I'm going to be relatively bearish on the dollar for the day. NASDAQ going on the daily yesterday. Beautiful. We say that we are still bullish. We say that we can still potentially break through here. And effectively we did. I don't know if this is because of NVIDIA earnings that beat, but yesterday or during Asia, massive jump to the upside. So clean, clear-cut break away out of this range. So this effectively, I do think, is going to start trending to the upside now. Because if you think about it, and if you go back to previous periods, I want to show you something. This is how the market moves. If you've watched my latest YouTube video where I talk about trading for dummies, you'll see that the market consistently pushes, corrects, push, correct. So now after this little consolidative phase here, I do think we're going to get our next leg up. And where can we go to? Next leg up is all-time highs, Chad. This is where we are heading to. And this is effectively where I think price can go to now. All right, so I'm super bullish. Only thing is, how do we attack these markets after having this massive move to the upside? I already told Project G members this morning that it is going to be relatively tricky for us to trade this today. And I do actually think that we are going to be either consolidative or corrective during London. and then later during NYSE we can get our move up. How deep the correction is going to be, I do not know, but for now there's no trade that I want to take. I don't even want to take the shorts, even though it can go short, because again we can also just chop in here, similar to what we had yesterday. So price could do this and you could sit in this up until NYSE and just get chopped into a million pieces, like a Nando's chicken, but not a mild, the spicy one, okay? And things will be uncomfortable for you. Daily on US30 actually closed. Let me just do this quickly here. US30 on the daily. Yesterday I mentioned that I am still bullish. I just told you guys that I am very aware that this is an area where we could potentially reject from, and I was actually in the longs, closed out, got a little bit chopped in the last part of the trading session yesterday. But ultimately, now I am back to the bull side. And if you think about it, effectively, this becomes our trading range, all right? So this is where we will be playing today on US30. If we start trading back below the previous daily high, we all know, very, very simple, we will be trading back into this range, all right? So effectively, still bullish for me. How can I attack this market today? It is going to be very difficult for me again, because we are trading at Asia highs. We're trading at the weekly high, at the daily high. So it could potentially be a no trading day for me unless we start to correct into NYSE. And what I want to see is this previous daily high. That is effectively where I want to get involved with this market. And if I look at the point of control currently, this is our point of control. I might consider, and I say might, and again, potentially with lower risk, is if we get something like this today or during London now, I might consider taking a short scalp into the previous daily high to correct some of this move. But again, we're going to need to get below this point of control. Otherwise, no, I'm not going to get involved with something that is not a plus setup. Then I'll rather stay out. Gold on the daily, we are still effectively bearish. All right, we were bearish yesterday. We were very, very concerned. Not concerned, I don't know why I say concerned, but we were aware of this potential support area. Yesterday, closing bearish during Asia, pushed up, retested it, broke down, but now this is where the weird thing comes in. We've already now tested this. So effectively, we are now in no man's land, because our advantage point would have been to try and trade below the previous daily low to get this move down, but now we've achieved that objective. We've already tested that upside, so now we are literally sitting in the middle of the range. So gold is going to be tricky today. If I look on the lower time frames where we are trading contextually, what I'm seeing is that Asia lows, monthly pivot holding. We've got this yearly R1 or R2. I'm not 100% sure, but this is a resistance level. And we are trading at the current point of control. Daily S1 is currently holding. So what I'm looking at is for us to potentially come and retest this previous daily low. And this is a trade I can get behind, is that if we hold here on the 5-minute, and if we can start to get some breaks here, that is where I will start to look for longs, and I will take this long into previous daily low, and I will just monitor this 200 EMA. All right. If we start breaking lower, we are effectively bearish, but I would want to see something break below here. All right. Because then if we do that, we can go from the daily S1 to the daily S2, and this becomes our trading range for the rest of the session. Okay, so gold, 2 scenarios for us. I think gold is the one that I'll be focusing on today. GBP USD, very quickly, Chad, do apologize. Market's opening up in 20 seconds, but I don't think you're going to miss anything. GBP USD, same thing, a little bit weird here. We retested this breakout area. Effectively, longer term structure is bullish. I will actually start to shift now to the bull side because we failed to hold below the previous daily low. And Asia highs, there's your point of control. Not the cleanest price structure for me, but I am leaning towards the bull side. And then GJ on the daily, let's quickly look at it. Daily is also bullish, already testing this yearly high level there. So again, tricky for me. Could be a no trade day, but we'll see where we are. There's your point of control, 196 daily R2. I'm gonna say 196 holds above there. We can go long, otherwise this can go short to correct. But Miles, over to you, my brother. Just open up the
Thank
markets
you,
for us, Miles.
Brother Chris, where is the ding 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 ding?
Is it? Alright, so you can open up for us.
Right, boys, markets are open and ready to be chopped. Ding 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 ding. Let's get it. Let's get that quick 10 pip and start making moves, boys. Let's have a quick look at gold quickly. I do see a beautiful potential setup on gold. This is something I spoke about in the webinar last night with my members, how we are creating those lower lows and lower highs within that candlestick anatomy on gold. But here's the thing. Where gold is right now, can I be turned up in my head with my voice?
Yeah. Right.
1 2 1 2. There we go. A little bit down. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Cool. Boys, this is the thing. We're at a crucial level right now. So here's liquidity right here, right? So for me, almost said. But for me, it's pretty much giving me the idea that if we can start closing beneath, which we are starting to do on that lower time frame, I'm gonna want to have the idea that price can jot all the way back down to 32.50. And then from there, either continue further down or reject and push back up. If we do look left, okay, no, that is a bit too loud for me. This one.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Chicken bread. Okay, that's better. That's better. So the idea is that if we reject this level, price can go up. So where we are right now, I'm going to be, I won't say the word cautious, but I'm going to say I just want to be a bit more strict on that confluence that I get if we are to trade beneath, because this is liquidity. Okay, so that is nice to see. Price action is making lower lows, lower highs. Then my 4 hour has the structure where now has flipped the structure bearish. So this 4 hour bullish now becomes bearish. How am I echoing?
Are you echoing?
I'm echoing. No, we echoing.
1 2 1 2. No.
Okay, I'm definitely tripping there. But anyways, that 4 hour now turned bearish as you start to break these lows over here, giving me the simple idea of the following. So even though we are now bearish on the 4 hour, bearish on the 30 minute, a retracement can still happen back to the level where it just broke of 3287.75, around that area, and then start rejecting to the downside.
Are you still echoing? Yeah, I can hear
You
that.
heard that? You heard that? Okay, I'm definitely.
But now I don't know if it's on your side, my brother.
No.
1 2 1 2.
Zimzalabim.
We'll get through it.
Yeah, we'll make it through. Guys, let's get through this analysis and then we'll sort all of that out. But the idea for me is right now, we are printing that bullish candle on the 4 hour. I want to see, is this going to be the retracement into that liquidity level? Or is this little top wick enough for us to break those lows and continue further down? Only price will tell us, but that is the idea. You are overall bearish on the 4 hour as well as the 30 minutes. So I want to see price continue down. So the primary idea this morning is for me to short. But there's going to be a setup, which I'm going to show you now on the 30 minute. If that comes to fruition, then I'm obviously going to take that into consideration and probably execute on that. So look with me over here at QP level. QP level is very important for me because I want to see if we can start trading above, then this is the break and this is that minor retracement back into liquidity, and that's then a trade that I will take. So instead of me waiting for shorts from there, I'm going to look for closures above this level of the quarter pip. If I can get so, I'm going to long into that level of liquidity, and that will be my trade for the morning. If for some reason this quarter pip holds, which it definitely can, and starts to break these lows, I will then short. So there is obviously a liquidity area. I just don't want to put it in there because it's going to be a bit too much clutter on my chart. So I can obviously see that visually.
I'm going long on gold, Chad.
Right now.
Yeah, literally now.
Chris is going long on gold right now. So this is the idea. One of the two for me. So it's either closure above that quarter, a retest of that. Once you grab liquidity, I will then go long. And then if it rejects this QP right now, I'll then go short beneath these lows. Very straightforward for me on gold. Chris, let me just pop over to your screen so the chat can just see what you are doing there. If you don't mind just pulling that.
Yeah, Chad. Okay, so point of control there, we tested it. Stops are going to be about 80 pips there. I'm targeting about 100 pip move to the previous daily low. If we start pulling back a little bit, I'll add 1 or 2 positions onto this. But effectively, the idea is that we are going to push away from that point of control. I want to build up a nice little position here on that point of control to get into that previous daily low. So that is the position that I've got.
Okay.
Please don't. Yeah, that's a chat.
And that's not financial advice, eh?
No, lot size too small. But anyways, let's keep it moving.
Yeah, the office is going through it this morning. But yeah, that's the idea for me. So either close above or below. I'll get involved with gold. I absolutely love it. Gold looks good today, so I'm probably going to trade gold as well just today. Looks really good. Exclamation journal. Check what we've been doing for the month of May. Absolutely killing these charts. Now, GJ, for once in a while, actually providing us with clean moves, which is very nice. So, GJ overall bearish on that 4 hour as well as that 30 minutes. And my idea is going to be simple today. We've got resistance at the current daily high. I want to anticipate if we reject current daily highs, start flipping these daily lows, I'm going to look for shorts down because it is at resistance, as you can see over there. But as the 30 minute is set up now, in alignment with the 4 hour, all I'm going to anticipate is a retest. Once you can grab liquidity, there will be long opportunities. Now, that retest, ladies and gentlemen, we can clearly see on the 30 minute to be an LTA on the left hand side. So it's going to be simple. If we're going to get a closure beneath, I'm going to wait for a retest. And even though I'm bullish, I'm going to look for that shorts down as a type 3. And then this will be market structure doing something like this where it pushes. This is the pullback, and all I'm trading is the pullback. Okay? Before obviously price can long or even tumble further down. Who knows? But that will be the idea on GJ this morning. Very nice as well. Beautiful LTA. Absolutely stunning. So wanting to see that price close beneath. If we can close beneath, a retest and a drive down will be very nice. If it rejects these levels because I'm bullish, for me personally, because I'm not at strong liquidity, I don't want to do type 2s from this level. But if it starts to pump from this level and break these highs, I will then go long. So that's it for me on GJ and Gold. Very straightforward. And we are ready. Over to you, my brother Bonang. Let's see what you're looking for us.
Thank you so much. Okay, this is our aim today. Let's see how this market is going to behave, and we take it from there. All right, looking at the facts that I have in front of me here is that yesterday I was bullish overall. Please remember this. I did mention the factor that overall mathematics is bullish. We are seeing bullish signals. So we wanted something like a dip in, more like a discount, and then we see the price pushing up. Right. Now, let's take note of the fact that the month is almost ending. So that monthly candle is likely going to give us some mixed signals, buys and sells at the same time. And looking at that, we are coming from a long weekend, more like a long weekend kind of a thing, bank holiday. We are coming from a weekend as well. So basically, this is how I am today. I am seeing also another mixture of signals, which is today we are bearish. Yesterday we were bullish. So we took on those sales, we went and then we went break even before the market closed, and then we were taken out on break even. Now the market played out our buy, but this market did not reach our target. It's almost far from reaching our target. So what I want to see today, I want to see this market behaving in such a way that if it can tap in there, then we can look for sales going down. So I'm having a sell limit order that is sitting above that area of interest, which is 42,790 92. That's my sell limit order. I want to see market tapping in there and then we can go down. Why? Because today we are bearish overall. One, the market has violated what I call my trading zone. So we are currently trading above my trading zone a little bit. So what I'm looking for at the moment, this will be deemed as an illegal movement. So we want to see the market coming back into my trading zone, my sell entry, and then my target. So my target is still the yesterday's target, which was the sell target here. So I'm still getting the same mathematical answers to the same level. That means this market is still going to drop and drop and drop and drop and drop throughout the day. So we're going to observe and watch this market and see how the market behaves. And then as soon as the market taps this level, we are going to enter our sells basically there. Now, jumping into NASDAQ quickly, just a quick one. NASDAQ, yesterday we got stopped out with NASDAQ. NASDAQ did not really respect the fact that we were looking for those discounts. It did discount after dropping, after taking us out. If you can look at it here very well, we saw the market flipped up and then flipped down. After flipping down, and then the market flipped up, targeting this level of yesterday, as I had mentioned, almost hitting that level. So based on how the market is as of today, I'm just going to sit on that level, which is 21,914 with a sell limit. I want to see price tapping in there and then melting all the way down and down and down and down and down. So that's how I am. So all of these markets today, I am pending sells. I am pending sells. This doesn't give or take away the fact that I am bearish overall. So I'm going to quickly be entering some small selling. If I see some sell evidence, I'm going to enter, because I don't want to miss out on the drop that is about to happen. I spoke to Trump anyway. Thank you. Over to you, Chris.
Thank you, my brother. Chris, I think
done.
let me just keep it on your screen
Yeah.
as you are in a position right now.
All right, Chad. Beautiful. We are running smooth. Again, we are overall bearish. We haven't really tested that previous daily low. We are holding above this point of control. This is somewhat of a consolidation currently. You can almost see this as just a broader consolidation. So we do have some levels up here. Once we start tapping into those levels, we're going to need to see if we can get through them. And then effectively that 200 EMA, see if we can get through them as well. And then ultimately try and go and test Asia highs. So that is the main idea, is trading away from the point of control. Actually, when I updated my settings, US30 already tested the point of control this morning. That could have been a very nice entry from there. But again, I'm just going to be very careful. This price could be a little bit slow here. I'm going to keep my bullets on indices for NYSE. GBP USD, as mentioned, Asia highs very likely. There's that point of control break to the upside as well. GJ currently also in some type of a consolidative move here. 196 currently acting as resistance. So gold for me personally, the cleaner one that I want to be focusing on here today. See if we can get some volume through to the upside. So that could be a very nice trade for us. 1 hour no bottom wick, is that a concern for you, Chris? No, it is not a concern for me at this stage. It could be a concern, but for me personally, I'm purely looking at price where we are trading away from. Look, there are going to be cases where you can have no bottom wick or no top wick, and in a lot of instances you will come back, but it could only be the next hourly candle that comes back to create a bottom wick. So I don't want to overthink this. I'm purely taking this trade, as we mentioned, off the idea that we're holding that point of control. We're holding the daily S1, and for that reason, I want to see price now starting to push to the upside like it is doing. So in some instances, you don't want to overthink it. All right, Chad. We're getting very close to that level now where I want to start looking at managing this position. It's currently running up about 35 pips. So let's see if we can break out of this little consolidation hold. I'm just going to make this a little bit lighter for us because now we've got our trade. I spoke about this yesterday. Now we're going into trade management mode. You've taken your trade, you've taken your idea. All you need to do now is effectively manage your trade. Okay, so now we are breaking out of that range. What I'm going to do is I'm going to halve my stops at this stage. So I'm going to go a 35 pip stop at this stage. Let's see, running smooth, almost like a dolphin's fin that fell in Daddy's bathtub. That is how smooth this is running now. Smooth. Okay, Chad, at this stage we are going break even. This trade is running about 70 pips. 70, here we go, Chad. Here we go. Can we get 100? Can we get a hundo? Oh, there she goes. All right, Chad, you know what? I am locking everything in right here. I'm not going to be greedy.
Very nice.
That is 80 pips for you guys.
Very nice. Well done. That was in the chat, boys.
80 pips. 80 pips.
Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy.
Enjoy yourself.
I use Blackpool, my brother. Chad, sorry, man. I'll get to the Chad now. Yeah, Chad, I'm happy with that 80. I'm not gonna for extra 20. I'm happy with that. So beautiful. Quickly cooked gold here for you guys. Chad, while we wait, I had a chat with Common Capital's. Is that aircon on fast, my brother?
What?
Is it just me that's hot? Or
No.
I think it's because the sun is coming
probably.
through. I must actually close these blinds. Chad, I had a chat with Common Capital's owner yesterday. Fabs, I'm going to check for you now, brother. I think it's just when the indicator was added for you, it was added on a monthly basis. So, yeah, I'll check for you, Fabs. I had a chat with him yesterday regarding that consistency rule because I didn't understand it either. And I said, bro, like, we don't want to fight with you guys or anything. Bonang is obviously part of the 2G's family, and we want to make sure that everyone is well looked after. And this is how he explained it to me. And after I explain it, I'm not going to comment on it. I don't want to get involved with any beef with anyone. You can tell me after I tell you this rule, then you can tell me and say, does this rule benefit the trader or does it benefit the prop firm? And you can decide on it. Because effectively, Bonang got breached for making money and wanting to withdraw his thing. But we're going to talk about it now. So effectively, what they said is the 40% consistency rule is this: that your biggest trading day, these are the components. You've got your biggest trading day. Then obviously you've got your total profits. These are the two components of that rule. So the 40% consistency rule, biggest trading day, total profits. So your biggest trading day cannot be more than 40% of your total profits. So in Bonang's case, his biggest trading day was 134K. All right, that's the first day. He made 134K. Then after that, he made 7,000 and 3,000. So let's call it rounded off 144K. Okay. So now what happened is if I take 134K, his biggest trading day, 134K divided by 144. Okay. That is going to give me, I think, 92% if I'm not mistaken. Let me just get my calculator. I don't want to... I guess here 134 divided by 144, it's going to give me 93. All right. So his biggest day was 93% of his total profits. So in Bonang's case, what he would have needed to do was, in order to get his biggest day to less than 40% of his total profits, you can take that 134k, you can divide it by 0.4, and it's going to give you something like 335. I did the math yesterday. 134 divided by 0.4, 335. So Bonang had two scenarios here. 335k, you needed to push his total profits to that, because then effectively if you take 134 divided by 335, it is on the dot 40%. So now what this is effectively doing is, again, it's crazy to think you have 3 profitable trades on your funded account. You market daily withdrawals, but effectively you can't withdraw on a daily basis because you've got this. So the daily withdrawals actually it's a hoax. You can't withdraw, because if you're going to withdraw, you're going to get breached. You're going to lose the account. So that for me is, I think that's not right. So that's definitely something we need to look at. And I think in terms of the Phase Act, I think they should maybe go chat to their compliance team, because I think that is a little bit of a misrepresentation where effectively you promote same day withdrawals, but if you withdraw on the same day, you get breached. So I don't know. You guys make that assumption. All right. So there you go. If you make money on day one, you cannot withdraw. If you withdraw, you get breached. You guys let me know your thoughts. But there we go. That is the 40% consistency rule. That makes sure that you cannot withdraw on the same day. So why do you market same day withdrawals? Miles?
Yeah, I know.
It's a little bit weird for me. I don't know. It's a complete misrepresentation. Bonang, actually thinking about it now, I do think, let me just check if they are regulated with the FSCA. Maybe just bring it up with the FSCA. I will assist you with that. Let's just check if they are registered. Yes, okay, they've got... Common Capital is a JR of Space Market. So I think it would be good for us, Bonang, to maybe just get in contact with the FSCA. Please do me a favor now, Bonang. Just download all of their legal docs before they change their policy. Yeah, but we'll take it up a little bit further. I just think for me personally, I don't want to get into beef with any company, but I think it's... I think, I don't want to use Rydell's word, but I think it's disingenuous if you promote something that you cannot actually use. So it's same day withdrawal, but you can't withdraw on the same day. So
you see, with me, I think the main misunderstanding was on the fact that on Monday I did communicate. Remember, Chris, when I was still a Vault Funder trader, I usually asked relevant questions before I check any decision. So I then went to them and asked them, this consistent rule, how does it work? That individual to me said, you can't make 40%. I mean, your most profitable day cannot make 40% of your entire profit. Here is me with my misunderstanding. I have a funded account. It's a 4 million rand. I don't have any profit. So when you say I can't make 40% of my overall profit, total profit, I'm thinking that, okay, let me make a profit. Then I use the logic of 40% on the following trade.
I also added where they said, so the only thing is what effectively what the rule does is the rule is there to prevent you from having big trading days. So consistently in the back of your mind, you're going to think, shit, I need to actually just keep my wins small as you go. So effectively, this is to protect the prop firm from the trader making a lot of money. So this is a barrier for the trader. They want to prohibit the trader from making money. But now in the same vein, instead of doing this, just lower your leverage. Rather go with a max risk per trade, but don't bring this consistency rule in that is not very clear. It took me a while last night, and Chad, I'm not a stupid person. I've studied for many years. I'm an engineer, structural and civil engineer. I've got an MBA. I've worked with high level people, and even to me, I was like, this does not make any sense. And then when I looked into it and I had a chat with him, then I realized, okay, so this is what they're doing. Because I'm always thinking in terms of what is the prop firm trying to do with this rule. Because again, I'm not saying there shouldn't be rules for prop firms, because some guys want to abuse it. And effectively, a prop firm is a community-based system. So I understand that completely. But for me, in this case, where you get breached for withdrawing, I would rather say go back to the client, say, listen, this is how this rule works, all right? You cannot withdraw now. So either what you need to do is you need to trade to 335K, or you need to actually, you're actually fucked. That is technically, sorry for my English, if you had a big first day, you fucked. So you can't have a big first day. All right. So yeah, I'm not happy with the way things are. I'm not happy. But we're gonna leave it at that, Punang. I think let's take it up with the FSCA. I've got a contact there for us.
For me, I was like, no, let's leave there.
No, you can't leave it. You can't leave it. You can never leave it. You can never.
Get another account, and then we do what they want us to do.
No, you can never leave it, Punang. The reason I'm saying that is, if you're promoting same day withdrawals, but effectively you can't withdraw on the same day, what is that? You hear what I'm saying? So you cannot have that. And again, it's not that I want to take any other prop firm down or anything. This matter for me is Bonang. The matter for me in this is Bonang is part of our family, part of our community, and I feel what was done is unjust. Okay, so that is the thing for me.
It's tough. If you don't understand the consistent rule, who do you then blame?
Wait, Brian, what are you saying? You're not Chris. You then would need to push to have a big second A and a special dress. No, it's not about not understanding the consistency rule. The rule was never explained correctly. In all of those messages and contextually, Bonang did not understand the rule. It was not clearly, not even I from that could understand the rule.
And I think all traders right now, they don't understand. Though it's not a duty for a prop firm to make people understand.
No, it is a duty. So here's the thing. It is a duty. Chad, if you think about it, if you give any financial advice, let's bring it back to phase. And again, if I know the guys are watching, so if the guys are watching from Comet, welcome. We'll pray for you. Anyways, if you think about the FASE Act, Financial Advice and Intermediary Services Act, it always talks about treating your clients fairly. That is almost the groundwork for the FASE Act, is to make sure that a client that goes in a relation or some type of business relation with a financial services provider is always treated fairly. Okay. Then it comes back to when you engage in a financial product, you need to make sure that the user of your service is fully aware of how it works. Even if the client does not read the terms and conditions, when you get into a stage where you contractually go into a contract with the prop firm, it is still the prerogative of the prop firm to say, listen, yeah, that's why we do a risk interview with every single funded trader. We go through every critical rule that there is. We record that interview. After the interview, there's minutes of that meeting that was recorded as well. That gets signed by the interview, that gets signed by myself, and that gets filed as well. So that you can contractually say that if anything goes wrong, I sat with the funded trader. We spoke about what is expected from the trader. We spoke about what is expected from the prop firm. So now contractually and mutually, both parties know what is expected of one another. In this case, this for me is not right.
Yeah, and also the thing is, on the dashboard it says soft violation, but on contract it says if you violate that rule, your account will be closed.
So then again, so there's a discrepancy between the terms and conditions and between their contract. So now which one supersedes which? So if you go into the contract and it does not say that this supersedes all previous communications, which one do you take now? So on a technical foot, which one do you no, this is. But now I'll chat to you. Wait, let me actually message. I'll chat to you afterwards. Thinking about it now. No.
Okay, boys.
What are we eating then?
Yeah, let's quickly just get back to these charts. Guys, I'm looking for some gold buys. I really love the close above right now. It is a bit deep, I'm not going to lie. But the deeper we can retrace, the better. So as this current 30-minute flips and starts to press, I'm going to go long on gold this morning. I am also looking at GJ shorts, but because we close in liquidity, I'm not going to get involved as of yet. But at the moment, simply just looking for gold. If we can re-break its highs, I'm going to go long. If not, and it sinks all the way down, I will look for type 3 reversals from this point. Okay. So now we wait. We see what happens. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put buy stops 32, 82, 30.
Alrighty. Sorry, Chad. Stuff like this just works up a nerve in me.
So buy stops for me 32, 82, 30. That's going to be 60 pip stop. And overall target for 54. Obviously, I'm going to close at 10. Alright.
Diamonds, no, I understand that, brother. But what I'm saying is Bonang already had payouts. And then that rule changed. And he didn't understand it. And he actually asked them. So yeah, once you understand the rule, you can finesse them with it. But all I'm saying is the way that it was handled now for me. Chad, do me a favor. For the guys that for some reason I think you were set on 30 days. I'm sorry, but I understood the consistent rule when I said he misunderstood the issues as we had just seen. Yeah, Brian, I don't think it's fair, my brother. I think a prop firm should be protected, and I think a trader should also be given a reasonable chance to engage with the product. I don't think it, like I said, trading is already difficult. I don't think it should be tilted to one side. I think there's a fair middle ground where both parties can mutually benefit from the relationship. It shouldn't be just a one-sided thing. That for me is not right. Chad, sorry man, do me a favor. If you are supposed to still have access to Iron 2000, please email support at 2gstrading.com. We will sort you out. Just make a note, because I think what we did initially is when we added everybody, the time frame was set to 30 days. Let's check. But anyways, Chad, I'm not gonna talk about it further. I'll help Bonang. I've helped a lot of people in my life, and again, this is just on principle for me. Yeah, why is it a breach of the contract, bro? That is the craziest thing. You get breached for withdrawing. That is the craziest thing for me.
That thing, even the English itself is hard there. They were like, "Oh, you don't understand English." The way it's put here.
No, a lot of people don't understand English. They shouldn't talk cock. Yes, bro. Stuff like this really boils my blood. Fuck, it boils my blood. Bro, stuff like this will bring me back to my BC days, before Christ. Luckily, Christ came into my life and saved me from my sinful nature. But if it was, let me just leave it there. Chris, the new VF site looks so good. I was looking forward to seeing the proof of payments for the boys making bags. POP, and it wasn't there. Highest payout I saw is 3.8. No, man. Bonang should be there, my brother. Let me go and have a look.
On the site.
Yeah, let me go and look. I'll just ask them to change it. I think there was only space for 20.
Just one thing, guys. I'm going to slip to the car quickly. But buy stops is still here. I love the retest now. So if she flips bullish and starts driving, I will be in. But I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Mo, where's...
For me,
oh, no, I see. Wait, let me just...
Mandla. For me, I would still have loved to trade with Gold Fanta. And also, really, I can't say it's wrong for them to come up with that rule. But explanation should be true, so that traders do not if I'm to violate the rule, I violate it knowing very well that no, I understood what I was doing. But for me, I understood it the opposite way, that I can't make 40% above my overall profit. That means if I'm opening a position, my entire profit is the overall profit, since I don't have any other. So I understood it in a illiterate manner. So it's tough, guys. So anyway, I think also help them to improve that product, like they are saying. They would improve it and make it more clearer to their traders. I think I'm the only one trading there. There are many people there, and many might be crying the same rule. So you don't want to lose clients based on a rule that people didn't understand. It's possible to lose clients and lose everyone because of that one thing of not understanding.
No, we'll get Bonang's payouts. Yeah, I don't know why they took all the smaller ones.
Remember, this account, I usually update my account, guys. On Instagram, there's an account that I said I got breached on phase 2. Then I rescued it. I paid 7.130. I rescued it and passed it the same day. Then I got funded. That's the account that I was updating. So even when I was placing a withdrawal like previously I do, I update. So I can't keep quiet when I have already updated that I made a withdrawal on that account that I rescued. So I was advertising the fact that they can allow you to rescue an account. After rescuing an account, then you make a withdrawal. After a withdrawal, these are the good guys. Unfortunately, it didn't go according. So I couldn't just keep quiet and say, guys, that withdrawal that you saw me posting yesterday, this is the outcome. See, so it's more like for me to update that I'm wrong. but I was just updating because I did update. So I had to update the entire process from the rescue to the withdrawal to the approval or decline. So that's how on the ticket. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a valid case for the ombud. Because it's not, Chad, it's not it's not little money, even though it's little money for Bonang. 100 and, what is it, 120, 115k? Nah, we're gonna pursue it.
How is gold doing? There's no volume. What's happening, guys?
Yeah, there's a slow volume today.
Miles, what are you looking at? Gold buys.
It's a
Gold
Friday.
buys, yeah. Gold buys and then some shorts on GJ. Possible type 2s I'm scoping out on GJ as well. But if we break this low, we should close beneath it in the next 15. That's going to give me a type 5 style entry, but obviously type 3 goes reversal. So let's see. It's going to wait, boys. Gotta wait.
Remember, it's a bank holiday in the UK. It's Ascension Day in Frank. It's Ascension Day in Germany. It's Ascension Day in France. So volume is going to be lower. But anyways, Chris, you're doing awesome work in this industry and making things transparent for prop firms. And guys, learn a lot from you. Hey, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
Right.
No,
Somebody's looking for analysis update from me.
Alright, let me
You can jump into my screen.
throw you over there.
So looking at this chart as it is,
yes,
I'm
you got.
overall
Sorry, man, you got breach for requesting withdrawal. Correct. Sorry, Bona. I just wanted to make that clear.
I'm overall bearish today. Currently waiting for price to either melt from that level. I entered sales on a small scale. I'm going to be targeting 42,098. And then also, if price drives up, since yesterday I was bullish, and my buy entry got this hour, in the early hours. So I'm waiting to see if price can reach that level and then come down. Based on the mathematics, they are bearish. So I will just wait. I will be selling small. That's what I can say. Yeah, if the volume comes in there, I'm in. I've made good money today. So I'm overall bearish. Just wait for the price to play as much as it wants. I will enter on a small scale. That doesn't allow me to breach the account or to blow any of my accounts. Once we start to drive, I enter more. Thank you.
German 30. Miles, I don't know if you can throw on my screen here. Personally, I don't really trade German 30. Purely because I'm not really invested into this market. US30 and NASDAQ, I'm personally invested into the market in terms of long term. I clearly understand where we are from a fundamental point of view in terms of monetary policy. I'm in sync with the market mood or sentiment for that market. So there's a slight level of discretionary trading when I trade US30 and NASDAQ, where with DAX or German 30, I don't have that. I'm not. I'll be purely trading off. I don't know what macro is saying. I don't know what I don't know what is going on in Germany, to be fairly honest. So that is the only reason I haven't engaged with this market. But again, everything we teach you can apply to any instrument. Any instrument. Chat 291. If we can get to 200 likes, we will be giving away 5 Vault Funder accounts today. 200 likes, we'll be doing 5 account giveaways. All right. Hit that like button. 5 VF account giveaways. No consistency rule required. no need to hold your trade for longer than 10 minutes. You can close it within seconds. Alright. We're not here to put you in a chokehold. No, Miles, you need to hold that trade for 10 minutes, bruv.
Yo, that would make me a non.
No 10 pippers allowed.
Nah, I would full up with that. 10 minutes. It's not happening.
Chad,
Sometimes some of these days you can be unlucky, we can call it unlucky in such a scenario. Why? Because volume can come when you have entered a trade, and it runs straight to your TP.
Now you have to hold it till you get stopped, man. You can't close in profits.
You have to
boys.
remove that TP fast.
This is obviously going to be a type 3, but the entry style is going to be type 5 if
Just
it
put it
now
on your
breaks.
screen.
Oh,
It's on mine.
if it now breaks highs. So I'm just being patient today, waiting for the trade to come to me. GJ also still in liquidity, so nothing for us to see over there. I'm gonna have to wait for 30 close there, but gold's looking quite nice.
Chad, okay, I'm telling you what. If we get to 250 likes, we're doing 10
Sure.
account giveaways.
Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourselves. 250. And then if you guys go, because what's the rule of news on VF? 3 minutes, Stove. Just no activity 3 minutes before and after. Not 10 minutes like some. 10 minutes before, 10 minutes after. Anyways, Chad, do me one more favor. Do me one more favor. If you go on YouTube, I want to tell you something, and you go on the stream, just click share, the share button, and just copy the link. You don't have to share it anywhere. YouTube picks it up as you've shared it. That also stimulates the channel. So if you can do that for me, I would appreciate that. Beautiful, beautiful. So click the share button. It's almost like that trick we used. Algorithm. Audience. Let me know if you still remember that. Miles, you know, that's how we got to our first 10k subscribers.
Algorithm and audience.
Yeah, but you have to say it 3 times, slowly. And then you also have to say Mr. Beast told you to do that, because they pick up the algorithm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your net, it's not convincing enough for me on GJ. So I don't know. I don't want to be that aggressive. So I'm rather going to wait for 30 close, and if I miss the trade, I miss the trade.
Algorithm audience. Are you allowed to be? Yes, you can be in a position. You just can't close it during that period. All right, 10 more likes. Then we're doing 5, but we're doing 10. Sorry, how much did I say?
10.
Are we doing 10 giveaways for 200?
250, 250, 10. 5 for 200.
200. Okay, let me get Nightbot. Chat, 250 is there.
Oopsie. Bro, my PC is so slow now that I'm running Streamlabs, yeah. But yeah, boys, let's see if we can get this Type 5 entry on Goldilocks.
Today is that day. It's like there's no much volume.
Let's see
What's happening?
what happens.
Are you going
Trump is not picking his.
Yeah, if we break this long, I'm going long on gold.
long tongue? It's actually nice because it broke out of that 5-minute range. It retested it. So now,
I love it.
previous daily low, definitely.
32,
85 minimum.
80,
32, 85. Where's your TP?
83. And
Hold it till 85.
Overall
Hold
TP is at 87.
You won't hold till 85. Show the chat, you a man.
Say pay.
Pay.
Oh shit.
Chad, please, I need a little guidance on how to pass your number test. Damn. Brian, yeah, I feel like that's where it would want to go, and it's also going to break through this 200 EMA on the 5. So I think Miles must just hold out that little bit. Just go break even, bro.
All right.
Trust me on this.
All right.
At TP1, go break even because it's going to fly.
10 is 10.
It's going to fly, Miles.
I got a 10 is 10
It's
tattoo
gonna
underneath
fly,
my ball
my
sack.
bro.
So
Okay, chat,
have to stick
202. Let's first sit with Miles through this trade. Then we are going to do that giveaway. 250, and we're doing 10. We're doubling it up. 250. I believe you guys can do it. I don't even have a doubt in my mind. You guys are absolute machines.
I'm quite very sure that once you start to press, we should
So you're
start
in.
to
Okay, here we go.
a ripper from this.
32.85, Chad. All I'm saying is I said Pepe.
Where's your 32.85?
32.85, where's it? Just hold till there. Put your TP there. Go break even at TP. Chad, this guy is not serious.
Sorry, boss.
This guy is not serious.
TP1, baby. 10 is 10. 10 is 10 is on the ball sack. We'll make that a TP2 for those gents that like the holding game. But for me, I am in on these gold buys at the moment. This is a type 5 style execution. So let's see how she takes me home.
Why is 90% of the chat mods? I'm just a very generous guy, my dude. I just wanted to mod everybody. If I could mod everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's TP1 in the bag.
Just hold till
10 is 10.
Go break even, bro.
10 is 10.
Just go break even.
10
It's
is
gonna
10,
it's gonna
boy.
I told you it's gonna pump to 32.85. It has to.
It's moving.
Yeah, just go break even, but this but take your 10 is 10, but 32.85 will be tapped.
Dubs in the chat for that, Dubs. Dubs in the chat. That was easy game.
Dude, I think there was a time where there was mod violence. Like the mods. I think it was the 24-hour stream. I think it was Etty and some of the mods got into where's Etty? I think Etty can I was sleeping on the couch and all I heard was like the boys were going at one another. And Etty was making flames. Somebody was saying something and Etty was just like, nah, that's not happening. That's one thing about Etty.
80 looks like a difficult person.
Etty has got your bro. Etty's got your back, bro. That's one thing. Etty, if anybody comes at you, Etty will be there for you, my dude.
That's what I mean. Like,
Looks, can you pull up the journal for me quickly?
Etty's gonna have your back immediately.
There he goes.
Yeah, somebody you can't, bro. Etty is there. You don't even have to be concerned. He's gonna put them.
I feel like with idiots, I'll just trip him, bro. Like big guys like that, it's easy to knock out. Because they're so more big. They take long to swing. By that time, ik het jou 10 keer gemoer al.
Is that physical now? You are taking it.
They're too big. You must have balance. He's still looking. Where am I? I'm not.
Etty, what am I? Was it you and somebody that was in an altercation on that 24-hour stream? I remember. There was like a tussle going on.
Come in, I'm waiting for you. You know where the office is.
Naps no come, bro.
We're gonna make it the RL stream.
Ruben says, before
Nah.
I forget, today is officially 1 year since I started watching these absolute legends.
Hey, Rubo. Nice, my brother.
Enjoying himself.
Hey, you must try.
All
Hey,
right,
you must
Chad. We did say 32.85. Was with Fab Scribo. Hey, okay. Stop. The best for me was Stuyvesant Beetge. That was the most that was beautiful. It will forever sit with me when I chat to Frana. Stuyvesant Beetge. That was beautiful. Stuyvie Beetge.
Guys, that's TP2 as well. Well done. Well done, well done.
So you didn't believe me when I said previous daily low will be tapped?
Nah, I believe you, but I can't break
Quickly,
my rules.
okay, quickly
You know
check here. This is what I want to show you. Quickly put on
I
my
have
screen.
I have to stick to my rules.
Quickly put on my screen. Yeah. Sit on my screen. Chad said this is why I said I like Miles' trade, is that we broke out of this consolidation hold. There was your test. Now, if we were going to continue lower from this 200 EMA, we should have just continued down, all the way down. But now, effectively, we created a resistance. We came back above that 200. Now, where will price want to go? Price would want to come and retest this previous daily low because we broke there during Asia and we never retested it. So very similar to your point of control, price would want to gravitate back towards it. So for me, that is where sellers can be refreshed now, and this is where selling could potentially happen. I'm not saying selling is going to happen from here. We don't know that yet. But this is where price would want to gravitate towards. And also, if you think about it, we are trading away from that point of control into a low resistance area. So we are going to somehow start creating some type of consolidation or some type of resistance here. Or we can just push all the way through up to that 32.94 level. But that is why I said this level for me has to be tapped. Okay, sorry, Miles, we can go back
No,
to...
100%. I see what you say, my brother.
Alrighty, we've got 30 more. I'm going to start with the 5 giveaways so long.
No, wait. Was I leave it on your screen?
No, you can put it on your screen. Okay. Chat, how to be eligible for this giveaway. You have to make sure that you've liked the stream. You have to make sure that you've popped a W in the chat. Please, Chris, just one. Sorry, what did I miss here, Ernest? Fab's always in the mix. I made 5. Wait, Ernest, wat heb ek gemis, champ? Give me a second here. Ernest said something that I missed. Sorry, Ernest, what is your rate? What is your pass rate at Vault Funder? Ernest, it's 16% currently. What is I'm gonna try and make? Somebody asking what is the pass rate? 16%. So 16 out of every 100 traders will pass. Payout ratio is also between 23 and 30% of revenue generated every month. That is how much gets paid out to traders. Okay. Have to have liked the stream, have to be a subscriber. And here we go. Random number. Rando. Okay. The range is going to be from 1 to 100. 3, 2, 1. There we go, Chad. Giveaway is now officially live. Giveaway is officially live. It's not 1. It's not 100. It's not 0. If you were thinking it's 0. All right, we've got Dasman. Dasman is actually from Germany. Dasman, do you know the process? Everyone, please listen properly. Please listen properly for the rules to actually get the account. What you're going to need to do is you have to screenshot your YouTube profile and email that to support@vaultfunder.trade and say that you are the account giveaway winner. All right, Dasman. Beautiful. That is the first winner here. Das man. Are you German? Why do I feel like you're a little German? There we are going again, Chad. It is live again. It is already live. 1 to 100. 1 to 100. Look at gold. But I like it. Miles is humble. He said he does not want the money to change him, so he wants to go small.
Very smooth.
Very, very smooth. He said, why does he want to retire at the end of the week? Leonard M. Beautiful, my brother. You are our second winner. And let's go on to the next, Chad. Here we go. 1 to 100. 1 to 100. Give me 1 sec. Just have to answer this real quick.
Right, so on my screen, Miles, I'm going to enter cells right where the market is.
All right, my
US
brother.
30. I'm just going to remove that. Entering on a small scale, I'll stop loss above that area. That will be 42.81. I want to see how this price will play out. That's how I am on US30.
All right. There you have it, boys.
Numbers are
Hold on,
still
hold on,
rolling.
boys. Okay, second winner is Rudzani, however you want to say it, Radzuni, Rudzani. So you guys can relax with those numbers now. We do have the second winner. We'll have the third one as soon as Kribalenja comes back. But
Rudzani.
GJ, I like GJ to retest, re-break lows for some shorts. Okay. Gold.
I want that sound that say cuckoo
Cuckoo.
for execution.
I think it's on that keyboard actually.
I see.
Oh, nice, Michaela. Well done, man. Well done. Guys, the second winner's won. You don't have to put more numbers. Rudzani is the second winner. What you need to do is, if you haven't already, go to vaultfunder.trade, create a profile, and then support shall issue you your account. All right. So we can pull breaks with those numbers now, boys. We do have the second winner. We'll do the next one when Chris comes back. I love GJ shorts right now, but I'm not going to take it. I'm going to be satisfied with my meal for the day. Full portion steak on gold. I'm happy.
You're enjoying yourself, man.
I'm enjoying myself, my bro. Let me actually just get this journal. Guys, we have one more day for the month of May. So if we take the month of May and we look at that, we're going to obviously add in today's trade. That's another plus. So we look at we're currently on 15 wins in a row, and we're sitting just above. Well, we're now sitting at 410 pips net, and our win rate so far is at 92% for the month. It should push up slightly today and then tomorrow when we win again. But this is how we're looking for May, with only 2 losses for the month of May, which is quite nice. Just dubs, man. Dubs. Yeah, so GJ, I would have taken, once you got that topic, I would have taken the flip now to continue driving, but obviously I'm not going to take it. Like I said, I'm happy. I'm satisfied.
We want to see how far we can drive.
Yeah, boys, let's.
That cell is in profit already.
Very nice, guys. I'm just gonna pan over to Bonang's screen over there while we.
Okay, sorry, man. I just had to take the.
Ruzani won, Chris. Ruzani won.
Hey, Ruzani.
Is Radzani in the chat? Couldn't see because there was so much spam, man. Ruzani, just drop a hello in the chat.
It's around.
Radzani.
Kiss, cheers.
Okay, Radzani. Alrighty, then next up, Chad. Okay, wait. Let's stop this. This is pretty mad. I want to do a random giveaway. That chat. Giveaways. Giveaway to active chatters in the chat. Keyword. How does the keyword work? Okay, the keyword is exclamation. Let's try this out. Exclamation Vault Funder. Okay, let's see here. Exclamation Vault Funder. If you type that in the chat, it's gonna exclamation Vault Funder. Let's see if we can. I hope that's right. If we don't get a winner, then I just chalked your keyboards. And I do apologize. We 4 away from 250 likes. Damn, Chad. That is mad. So we are doing 10 account giveaways. Keyword, enjoy yourself. Okay, I must actually choose a winner. Okay, sorry, I'm choking you guys. Alright, Cristiano Vincenzo.
Cristiano.
Why do I feel like that's somebody that could be part of a cartel? Cristiano Vincenzo. It's like when you're in trouble, it's like, bro, I know Cristiano Vincenzo, and guys are just like, alright, I'm backing off. Sorry, dude.
I'll be there in a minute.
It's like, yeah, bro, Cristiano Vincenzo. It's like, you know him. Okay, bro, sorry, man. What do you want to eat? Bring this man a plate of sushi. Okay. Let's do enjoy yourself. Wait, I haven't started it. How do I... I don't know. Okay, keep it at Vault Funder. Keep it at Vault Funder. I'm going to just choose another one. Stefan Loeffler. Why do I feel like it's either Stefan? Stefan, are you from the Netherlands, my brother? That sounds like either German or Loeffler. Is that German or Netherlands? Stefan Loeffler. All right, chat. We've got our first 5. On to our next 5. We're going to make it a... no, okay. It's gonna, Mark Martins. I feel like Mark has won before. But Mark Martins, you are a winner. Jaslyn George, you are the other winner. Then we've got Tadiso. What is that? Tadiso. Korisang. How do you pronounce that, my brother? Tadiso. Tididiso. What?
Tidiso.
Tadiso.
Tidiso.
Tadiso. Alright, we've got 2 more, Chad. Exclamation Vault Funder enters you. 2 more. Bruno Keller. Bruno Calo. He must be from California. That is your name. Chad. Okay, then the final one. The final winner now will get the chance to play 2G's Casino, where you will flip the coin all the way up to $100,000. All right, so I'm gonna roll that winner now. 3, 2, 1. Lance Road. All right, Lance Road, please report to aisle number 7. Lance Road, please report. Lance Road, please report to aisle 7. Aisle 7. 2G's Casino in aisle 7. Cereal department. Cereals. Lance Road, please. All right, chat. Now it's getting serious. Miles, I'm going to get this onto my screen now. Now, this is where things are getting serious.
Ready?
I'm ready, my brother.
Right.
All right, Lance Road, please report to aisle 7. Okay. We're not going to give you the opportunity to choose, unfortunately. Even if you have to do one coin flip to just double the account up, you have to do the flip. No, you don't have to type your own name, Lance. You must just say that you are here. All right.
If I type his own name.
I love it, Lance. Absolute ledge. Lance Road. Okay, Lance, I need you to pick. Okay, Lance Road, how this works is you're starting off with a 5K account. It's a $5,000 account. If you flip the coin and it is right, you double up your account. 4 double ups and you get a $100,000 account. All right. If you lose the account completely. But you can stop after your first flip. So if you flip it now from a 5 to a 10K, you can say, Chris, I'm tapping out, or you can go all the way for the 100K. I think it was last year somewhere we had somebody take it all the way up to 100. So it is possible. But you have to do at least one coin flip. Okay, I'm going to tell you what, Lance. I'm going to be a good guy. I'm going to give you the 5K anyways. But I'm going to give you the opportunity to double it up. And then, if you double it up, we're going to talk again. Because then you might feel lucky. Okay, where's Lance? Is the chat just slow or Lance? Okay, chat, the giveaway has stopped, eh? Yeah, are the guys still typing?
That was just never.
Bro, is this the chat?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, chat, okay, the giveaway is done. Chat, the giveaway. Chat, the giveaway.
Actually, they're doing that to the numbers just now.
Wait, is my thing just catching up or are the guys still typing?
No, they stopped now. They stopped. Okay, Lance is here.
Oh, damn, let me just refresh my stream because this thing is absolutely running. Okay, Lance.
This one, Water says, we want more.
Okay, Lance. Okay, where's Lance? Okay, Lance. Heads or tails? Heads or tails? Heads or tails? Okay, Lance, you gotta be quick, my brother. Otherwise, we're gonna re-roll, eh? You gotta be quick here. Okay, Lance, I want to give you 25 seconds. If we get to 350 likes, I'm just gonna do 10 more giveaways.
Sure.
Honestly. Did he say heads? Where?
Yeah, heads.
Okay, okay. Lance.
You're just behind there.
Huh?
You're behind.
Am I behind?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Heads. I'll call it for you.
Okay, Lance, you have now, it's now on 10K, my brother. Beautiful. Now the question is, okay, this is now where you can lose it. So the first coin flip, I had your back. You were going to get the 5K anyway. But now we can continue this game. Now it goes from a $10,000 to a $25,000. Lance, take your time. I'm not gonna rush you. Don't let the chat tell you to back out. Real men don't back. No, I'm kidding. I just want the game to continue. But if you want to take it, there's no hate.
Flip it, bro.
Did he say flip it?
Yeah, he said he wants to flip it.
Did he say that?
No, he didn't.
Okay, let's give Lance a chance here. So Lance, this next coin flip is gonna increase that account size by 250%. So it's a $10,000 account. Some of the guys say don't take it, flip the coin. Sam Jam says, Lance, don't take the account, bro. It's in dollars. $10,000 is for brokies. Run it up to 100. I'm kidding. He didn't say that. Sam Jam did not say that. I'm backing out. So you're forfeiting the account then? Is that what you're saying? You don't want the account? Is that what you're saying, Lance? I don't know if I understand this correctly. I'm backing out of the account.
He's gonna stop at 10, he says.
You're taking it. Okay, heads or tails? Heads or tails? No, I'm taking. Are you saying no? I don't understand, Lance. No, I'm kidding, Lance. Lance. I'm playing with you, man. Lance is stressing there, bro. I'm taking the account. Don't flip the coin. Don't flip. Why is he flipping the coin? Again, a beautiful.
People are giving me some tricks to win the games. In games I have always lost also, my brother. No tricks there.
No, I understand. He's taking a chat. I'm just having some fun here.
Myself, I've always been that one child who was unlucky. Even in the villages when we would go for hunting, all of the boys that are there, they will be catching. Myself, nothing. We go for fishing. I throw in the same river, same water. They catch 10, I catch nothing. Like zero. Like I was like, that's not my thing. We go for gold mining. They mine. They come up with gold.
You get charcoal.
Nothing.
You get charcoal. Oh.
Life has not been easy for me.
Hey, same, bro. Sometimes in life, it is just that way, Chad. It's you would look at somebody else doing well, and you would think, damn, why am I not doing well? I'm doing everything right, but again, sometimes in life, that is what molds you. That is what shapes you. That is what builds character. There's always that saying that says smooth seas never. What is it? Smooth seas don't make for a good sailor, or don't condition, something like that. But effectively, if you've only traveled in smooth waters, when things get tough, you're not going to know how to navigate it. So,
same. Bonang is me. I am Bonang. Can you imagine the frustration you get? Others are winning and when you're getting nothing.
Hey, Donnie Pretorius. Miles, just give us a blow on the horn there for that dono. Thank you, Donnie.
Thank you.
I've been trading for more than 7 years. I've been unprofitable, but this year I changed everything about myself. Something has to change. Sam, 100%. Sam Jam, if Chris give you an account, he will give to everyone else that didn't win. Yeah, sorry, man, Chad. It's as much as I want to give 286 accounts away, it is still a giveaway. On that note, Sam's saying that he's traded. So just to give you an idea, Lyndon, I don't know if I can disclose this, but Lyndon has been part of the chat. Lyndon also traded for many, many years, jumping between different strategies, testing out different things. And I think last year was year 7 for Lyndon. I don't know if Lyndon's in the chat. Year 7 or 8. And literally in year 7, things completely just clicked for him. It's like he had all of these pieces together, and all of a sudden the puzzle just clicked. And it took him 7 years. And if you ask him, would he have wanted to do it in 3 years? Obviously. Would he have wanted to do it in 1 year? 100%. But again, I think it's a case of trading being more mental than it is technical. Because the elements of trading is so basic. But the issue is not you having information about trading. The issue is about you mentally struggling to control your emotions, to control greed, to control that fear. That is where trading is won and lost. The technicals, we've shared everything that we can about the markets with you guys. Miles has shared everything that he knows about the markets. Bonang has shared everything that he has. We don't gatekeep anything. We literally share everything that we have knowledge about. We've given you playbooks. There's videos we do boot camps. So there's literally not any more that we can honestly give, but it's now a case of mentally. That is where the battle is won and lost. Like you don't need, like even the guy that burnt Skupinski, or I don't know why that sounds so Afrikaans, Skupinski. If you look at Burnt's strategy, Burnt's strategy is most probably the most basic strategy I've seen in my life, and it works. Why? He's got patience. He's got the ability to take 1 or 2 trades a month. He's got the ability to sit through a trade. He's got that ability. So some of the best traders out there use something so simple, but effectively it won't work for you because you're looking for something difficult. Because you've I almost want to say you've blown up trading so much in your head. You give it so much respect that you almost think you have to do something extraordinary to make it in trading. And that's what's stopping you mentally from slaying this beast, is that you've made it this massive thing. It's overall equity. So once you just break it down to a very simple price can either go up or down, how do I get in? So once you do that, Miles?
Yes.
Now I'm saying for a lot of guys, they've made trading this big monster in their head that you have to slay, doing all of these weird concepts and this and that, and there's an internal fair value gap with an imbalanced delta volume of X, Y, Z
Break of structure.
into a boss BO. Like then you think I have to jump through all of these hurdles. Then there's a guy trading a EMA that's making millions of rands.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just want to overcomplicate trading. I've heard so many new words. It's crazy. C chalk and D vatten. I don't know, guys.
Chad, just to give you an idea, Bonang made 600,000 Rand with Vault Funder in a week using an EMA strat. Bonang, tell them about it. No, don't tell them
Yes,
about the
yes.
strategy, but Bonang,
Okay.
Bonang used the EMA strat, Chad. Then there's
Yeah.
other guys trading all of this weird stuff. And then Bonang just goes and he says, all right, here's the EMA,
It's
this,
time to
this, this.
sell.
I'm buying here, I'm holding, boom, 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 done. And then you're like, no, Bonang, what is it? But where's the volume delta into the chalk, D boss, B boss? It's not, no boss, it's only a EMA. No, there must be more.
I found Miles
You
and
must
unlocked
keep it
a
simple.
beast. Mad respect for him, MFX. Well, hey, brother, I'm glad that you're striving and doing well, my man. But yeah, man, people want to overcomplicate trading. It's really not a complicated thing. Trading is simple. Don't try and overcomplicate it.
Chad, there's the Asian range that we gave to you guys, and literally the Asian range on its own, I told the guys, you don't need any other model than the Asia range. Like, you can literally, if you've got discipline, just this trading model on its own can pay you for the rest of your life. Just this little Asia range. But again, people aren't happy with taking a trade from there to there. They want to take a trade from there to here. And then they'll close out there and still not be happy with it. Because they're greedy. And they've got this fear that they can never recreate a winning trade ever again. So now they want to hold on to this winning trade because you feel you can't do it again.
Yeah.
So now it's like, fuck, I need this thing to go 4 million pips so I can get out of debt and this and that. Can't.
Look at that deep in there. Some they call it sniper entry. Good sell there.
Chris, can you explain how you mark out the... I have my idea, but just like to confirm. Ryan, all right. So the Asia range is from 1 o'clock GMT plus 2. 1 o'clock GMT plus 2 to 6 o'clock GMT plus 2. But if you go exclamation, I think Rooks is going to help me. I actually did a video on that course. Not that course, the strategy. Rooks, if you can just help me out there, my brother. There we go. There we go, Rooksy. Appreciate it, my brother. I'm going to pin that for you guys in the chat. Chat, that model on its own, you can use and you can absolutely destroy prop firm challenges. Absolutely destroy it. Channel, I think it's called Concani, super dope, all man's I didn't even take the whole AR, 2R is just perfect. Give us some more giveaways. Hey, Donnie.
Did we do all 5?
10.
10?
Ja,
Was
here's
I in
it.
the bathroom for that long?
Here's it. Mark. Did you poof? Did you poof?
Ja, ek het nie gepoef nie, ek het gepiepie.
Did it Mark Martins, Jaslyn George, Tadiso Korisang, Bruno Kalla, Lance Road, Dasman, Leonard M, Radzani, Cristiano Vincenzo, and Stefan Loeffler.
Tennis 10 on GJ, well done, Rian. Tennis 10, baby.
Chris Bonang, proof of payment is nowhere to be found on the VFPOP list. We could only do 15 on there. But you can ask Bonang. We will put his thing on there, but it's not a certificate is one thing. Bonang, did you get your funds from VF?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, all right.
They want proof of payment.
No, your certificate's not on the website. I don't know why. I've asked the guys now why. So the guys think we didn't pay you.
Yeah, got paid, guys. I don't wanna lie. I can't lie. You know, when I'm not paid, I post like I was not paid like this on commit. So, what? I'm one person who can't. No, I can't wake up in the morning to lie. Especially about money. We are talking money here. I can't lie.
Bro,
Can't.
okay, so the way I know he got paid is when Bonang got paid, he bought 2 cameras that are beasts. He bought, and I think he bought that gaming laptop as well, that Alien series gaming laptop.
And church, we constructed the church.
Oh yeah, and
we paid them salary.
so Bonang enjoyed. He sewed that right back into his ministry, which I've got a lot of respect for. So, Brian, Bonang has Mo. Where's Mo? Please call Mo. Mo needs to.
Where are you keeping the food from?
Chad, I can't even make this up. I can't. Please call Mo. Miles, are you gonna take anything now?
No, I'm done, bro.
I can't. Let Mo quickly sit there. I want Mo to.
You'll actually be doing me a favor.
Mo, the guys are asking about
Chris
the
wants to fire
podcast.
you on stream.
I can handle it.
Please, like dude, I don't even know. Please,
What's going on? Say again. Start over.
please tell the guys about the podcast we did.
The podcast.
Wait, I'm gonna actually
Hey, let's
just
turn
mute
this
that
down.
music. Mute that music there quickly. So you haven't chatted to Bonan?
No, I don't know where Laik is with fixing the audio. Okay.
Okay.
Chad. Hey, Chris is making me do this in front of everyone. Ooh, dog, it's hot in here. So we recorded everything correctly. But then when you check the sound, specifically the sound,
Okay, but how do we not have redundancy?
because I'm gonna fry you now. I said let's get the wireless Rode mics. Let's put them on the camera, just in case anything goes sideways. And then you, Chris, said, "Nah, we won't need them. Don't do it." You were very explicit about that.
Quick question: did you record from the Atom onto the PC and to the hard drive?
You can't do that. You can only remember it only has one USB-C.
But why did we lose audio though?
It literally just stops. That's the thing. The recording just stops at 32 minutes and 6 seconds. It just stops. If we didn't hit record, that would be an issue. And the thing that gets me is...
So are you saying we've got... So the video, everything stopped there on the Atom?
No. Remember, we're recording the videos independently into each camera.
Yeah.
The Atom was specifically there to record into the hard drive for the audio, specifically
Yeah,
for
but
that.
on the Atom's hard drive, did the video also stop there?
No, we weren't feeding the video there, just the audio. But that doesn't matter because we have all the video. That doesn't cause any sort of issue. Do you understand? The audio that we are recording, if we were recording the video there, it would have, let's say it stopped, it would have all stopped at the same time. So the problem is that we recorded the audio gets up to 32 minutes and 6 seconds, and the recording just stops. The thing that gets me, 2 things. I made sure throughout the recording to glance, that's why I brought the monitor, to make sure that it's reading recording. And it did that. And then at the end of the stream, he said, "Hey, Mo, did you stop the recording?" And then I said, before I drove Bonang out, I said, let me stop. And that's the thing I remember very vividly when I was like, I am stopping this. And then I still asked, like, did you guys pull this out immediately after, just in case maybe it was like transferring or something? And he said, no, you guys didn't unpack immediately.
No.
You didn't. And that's what gets me. And throughout the stream, I am watching the monitor that I brought specifically for that is reading recording the whole time. Like, I kept glancing at it. And obviously no one touched anything throughout the recording.
So
We
you
just
said
have to do a live stream interview once.
no. So Bonang, we've got an AI product that we're trying to use to recover sound from the cameras and basically spruce up that sound. That is what we're gonna try and do. Otherwise, did we get some of the good bits in that first 32 minutes? To maybe do some shorts on that.
If I had to split it, I would say the first half was us talking Bonang in the church, and then the second half
Was the actual good part?
where we tackle the... I know. Dude, my heart dropped. Like, you guys mustn't think I'm not taking this serious. Like, this is a real issue because we've...
Mo, switch to my screen there. I'm enjoying myself with the chat here.
Go there, Bonang, and then just switch it, transition. Bonang, you know what I think we're gonna do? You know what I think? What we're gonna do is you're gonna come again to PE.
Yes,
We are gonna do the Friday show
Live.
live, and that podcast is gonna be live.
It's gonna be live, and it's
that
gonna
and
be.
that
It's gonna
way,
stay on the cloud
yes, and that way we can fight the enemy
in real
right
time, right?
there. Bonang, we're gonna actually have pre-prayer before we start it. We're gonna pray. We're gonna fast a little bit, and then for that live, we're gonna get intercessors to be in the room,
Listen,
just
my guy.
praying in the spirit.
I am genuinely convinced that like the enemy does not want this to come out for whatever reason, and we
Bruh,
are
I don't know
trying,
why. I
fighting
don't know
tooth
why.
and nail, and like
This
I just
is what I said when I was saying when we went for fishing, I didn't catch anything. It's just bonang.
Ish.
Being me is not easy.
hey man, but you know what, like
I told Mo that we're gonna do it either way. Either we're gonna we're gonna get it out.
that makes me want to get it out even more. Like, man, you have to come back. We have to sort this thing out. It's my goodness. Trust me, dude. Like,
Post timing is always perfect.
yeah, I personally I hate that we had to disappoint Bonang. Like everything else I can see, but Bonang
But
made
you are just
the effort.
telling me now.
No, Harafe. It's this
Yo,
is,
Bonang, and I told this man.
No. Like the reason it's in limbo a little bit. I don't know where Laik is in terms of trying. We
Yeah.
remember we said he's gonna give it one more
yeah.
shot. I don't know if he's done it yet or if he's been doing other things. We will give the final verdict by end of day. If it
The
doesn't
thing
work,
is, myself, I'm never disappointed more. Don't worry.
ish man,
Let's keep on going.
sharp. As long as Bonang isn't disappointed, Chris, I can handle. I can buy him a milkshake. He'll be fine.
Chris may fire you anytime.
Oh,
Chris loves me, bro. Like, this guy.
this man trying to convince himself. Chris loves me.
Chris loves me, bro. He's
Did you do that signature for my wife?
Oh, 100%, bro.
Okay.
See? See?
Okay.
I'm even doing stuff outside the office with this man.
All right. Chad, okay, but stay there, Mo.
Okay.
Bonang, please run us through the last bit. I think we're actually going to call it here. We gave you guys some beautiful trades here today. So, Bonang, please wrap it up there for us.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. I think the only thing that I can say now is that I think these are the evidence of the sales that I spoke about. I entered there with you. Going down. I'm expecting this market to continue going down. I'll be managing my trades properly. If it reverses a bit up again, I enter. So, but that's a very good move on H1. So you just make sure if you are using, okay, this is how most people don't understand to manage a small account. If you dip in profits, you close. Wait for retest, enter again, then you until the move really begins to happen. So you may find yourself right now. I'm sitting at 10,000 on this small account. I close, reverses, I enter again. The next move will be another 10,000, just like that. That's how I flip an account. So basically, let's continue looking for sales on US30 or holding that sell anyway if you can afford anything or any fluctuation. As of NASDAQ, still observing it. I can't do anything for now. Nevertheless, thank you for having me. Let's keep on going.
All right.
And tomorrow, I'm not going to be around. I'm flying to Harare until Monday. So
Alright.
I'll be with you on Tuesday, guys.
But Bonang,
Thank
you
you.
joining me today on stream at for NYSE, my brother.
Okay, no
Are
problem.
you good with that, my brother?
Yeah, I'm good.
I appreciate it. Chad, thank you so much. Miles, thank you so much. We are wrapping up. Chad, we will see you guys this afternoon. Myself and Bonang will be taking on NYSE. I think it's going to be an absolute banger, but we will see you guys there, Chad. Peace and love. Mo, this is where you can put the music on YouTube there. And this is where you go to the outro screen. And you can also say your goodbyes here to the Chad.
All right, Chad, it was fun being here explaining myself. I'm glad I could do that, bring up some clarity. But we're going to get something out for you guys. And it's been fun. Where's the outro music?
This is the outro. You must go down there on your right hand side.
This side. This side.
No, Streamlabs. Go down on the left. No. The scene, the outro scene. Go down.
Here.
No, go. Just scroll down.
Oh my God. Here.
Bro, there's outro. There's
Outro.
outro.
I
Transition.
got you, Jack. Peace out.
Transition. Boom. There's it. All right. Chat. Peace and love, baby. Cheers.
Salute.
Cheers.
Give me reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out, you can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones, go break all of my bones. You won't ache my soul, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down, we'll fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a push me down to the ground. What goes around comes around. You won't put the flame out, you can't get to me. Say what you wanna say, go take it all away. But I'm here to stay, no, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade